The Sony a6400 is a mid-tier APS-C camera that costs $900 brand new. I bought one about a year and 2 months ago. I've been using it for my business since then. I've taken well over 20,000 photos and shot hours of video. Here's what I've learned. But first, I'm gonna need that camera. Hold on. Oh, all right, well, that's worse. I'm going to be referencing this video a lot as I talk about this. This is kind of a follow-up to that video. Since I posted that video about a year ago, I still haven't really gotten over the dog water ergonomics of this camera. I still find myself trying to use lenses that have an aperture ring. In a professional setting, I still put this cage on it with this giant grip on it. It just makes it much more substantial in the hand. The top dial still has not gotten any better over this time. It's still mushy, it's still eh. I pointed out that with this camera, the best images that you can get out of it are 14-bit compressed RAW photos in single shot mode only. If you use any of the continuous shooting modes, it drops down to 12-bit compressed RAW. This was much less of a problem than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to have a much bigger impact on my image quality, but in practice, in my business, and in personal projects, it just has not been that big of a deal. And I shoot a ton of nature, sports, indoor, outdoor, headshots, events. I do a bit of everything. There is a certain point when things do start to just fall apart if you happen to overexpose or underexpose by like 3 or 4 stops, but at the end of the day, that's kind of on you. You just kind of fucked up that shot. So in my experience, the difference between 14-bit uncompressed RAW photos of like my A7R II and the 14-bit compressed RAW and even the 12-bit compressed RAW photos coming out of this, in 99% of circumstances, it's pretty negligible. Then people shit on Sony a lot for many years for these older FW50 batteries. And I can tell you on these batteries, they were definitely made for APS-C. On this camera, these batteries are totally fine. I shot a fairly short wedding just a few days ago. It was about 5 hours worth of shooting, and I went through almost 2 batteries. I had a third one with me, but I didn't need to use the third battery. These batteries last pretty well for these camera bodies. I wouldn't worry about it. For video shooters, the 4K image that comes out of here has a lot of rolling shutter. However, the 1080p recording coming out of this, the rolling shutter is quite a bit better. So I personally use that for basically anything else that's not just a talking head or slow moving. All in all, 100%, I do still think that the a6400 is worth it in 2025. I run an entire content creation business from an a6400. If you got questions, drop them down below or come hang out on Discord later.